Last episode, we shot up the league standings, starting at, I want to say it was 18th, finishing at 13th. We put together some really good play, and we've leveled our goal difference at 0. So, since coming into the squad, we've really started to get things going. We have 3 more games to get through, at least, if there's no more international play that crops up in this last month. So, 3 more games. Let's try to get wins in all of them. We're not going to get anywhere close to any of the big play-in kind of things, but I still want to make sure we finish well so that way we could show that we came in and we helped out this team a ton. So let's get into the first game against Roma FC. And this one should be another tough one, similarly to the last episode against Inter Milan. Roma FC high up in the standings. Plus, this is going to be an away match for us, so we've got to be on the top of our game. And how can we best help our team with that? Have an 85% success rate on passes, get 6 interceptions in opponent's half, or a match rating of a 9. Wow, that's gone up a little bit. Let's go with the 85% pass completion or success rate, I guess I should say. Instead of changing the words, just use the words that they actually use. Trying to build our first bit of an offensive attack. Have some space here, try to spin around the defender, get the pass into, I don't know if that's success or Udogi. I think that was a success. Into me, I thought 37 was taking the shot there, otherwise I would have taken it myself. Pass not gonna find the man coming in. I think it was 37, so unfortunately we scuttled that attempt. But maybe on this attempt, we won't mess it up too bad here. Although that is a very high contrast between the light side and the dark side, and a shot saved. Oh, if you missed out last episode, we had so many good shots in that were saved. The one that wasn't was a world-class goal, but just slightly off of having a lot of goals go our way. We'll see if maybe we could get some more with corners. Not on this one, at least. A lot of guys stuck in the middle here, try to find some space, and I don't know if that was a pass from 23 or if he just forgot what team he was on. Well, it's just been a lot, and I thought the defender was going to come in on that, so I was preparing to slide tackle. Luckily, the cross ends up working out just fine for us. That's not where I wanted the pass. I wanted that to go to 37, who was in. Instead, we go out wide, and that's got to be some sort of penalty. I guess not. Will at least be a corner attempt. I'll take it. Not going to get on the front end, though, of that header opportunity. Flicked in, rebounded. Pinballing all around as per usual. Back heel there. Not okay. I do get the pass in, but it doesn't go exactly where I was hoping it would. And we'll lose the ball. Now Roma with a pass in that the keeper barely pushes wide. Well, we've missed out on multiple opportunities to help our team score a goal. We at least help our team not give up a goal there, but let's try to have a quick counter attack here. Maybe look for the through pass. No. Heck of a play there from the Roma defender, midfielder maybe. Let's go out wide here. Give that one off to Udogi, who had a awful touch, and we'll lose the ball. Now see if we can build anything here. Nice pass in. Defender beat. Cross goal, and there we go. Finally, not gonna get a good attempt saved. Keeper, even outstretched, can't get that one. With one more look, just a nice pass in, a subtle, honestly, a little bit of maybe a little something extra there from success to keep 23 off me, but it helps us get in front, so we're just gonna pretend like anything he did there wasn't bad. A nice deep cross in there for Roma. Unfortunately, the attempt after it, not as good. Ends up going right towards the keep. And the blinding light here kind of messes up our vision. Let's go out wide. Nice pass out to 26. We'll stay as a near cross, which eventually will go somewhere. Honestly, I couldn't even see that in the light. Trying to build down the wing. Maybe look for a cross in. Let's try to mark everyone in the box. However, as I say that, wasn't standing by anyone, but the rest of our defense does a pretty good job. Does go out for a corner attempt, as it looks like it'll be going short. Let's drop back to this far guy in a defense. Just a great job, but we end up losing it out of the back line. Oh, come on. And that ball just pinballing all around. I should have had the interception up top instead. This thing gets leveled up with a shot in from 11. Very fitting with it now being 1-1. Now with about 10 minutes left in this one, we need to find a way in. A lane opens up. Can we get by the defender? Anyone coming in? Not really. A shot across goal. Squeaks in. Putting us back up with about 7 minutes left in this match. Another glitchy net, but it doesn't matter. The goal we needed finds its way into the back of the net. We'll take one more look. Just opened up. Had a perfect lane, and then from about 10, 15 yards away, put the entire boot through the ball. No way you were stopping that power, and it wasn't even a power shot. Plus a nice bit of curve on it, gets around the goalie. Perfect. Nice pass up, pass back. I'm fine passing back a little bit. If it's open, we'll take a pass back. Pass in, another pass back. Look for another pass back. Okay, let's make sure we actually get on the end of this. Defender coming in. That's fine. We'll get around him. No problem. Try to see if maybe we can carry one on up here. From distance on the inside, curving, but we'll miss that top corner. Had to take another opportunity, and honestly wasn't too far off as we see the replay here. Maybe about a foot. But that should do enough to waste enough time, as they're nowhere near the goal, and there it is. Whistle blows. We take out another at least top 10 team against Roma with a 2-1 victory. Now moving into match 2 of 3 against Fiorentina, who are just a little bit above us in the standings. We are up to 11. A long shot from where we were at the start of last episode. Love to see it. We just need to continue to finish off the season strong. So let's try to do that against a squad that we have not played yet. Now playing underneath the lights. Feel like it's been a while since we've had a night game. Kind of like those a little bit more. At least the field is all the same lighting rather than the previous one that it was such a stark contrast. Now pass success rate of an 85, regain possession 5 times. Let's go with that one. I feel like that's something I've definitely gotten better at as this series has gone on, is understanding the flow, where people are moving, and actually intercepting passes when they come my way. Apparently offense, though, I can't do the same thing. Well, a pretty quick attack here for Fiorentina, who will miss out on a beautiful opportunity there. The cross just a little bit too far out in front. Should have been, and very well could have been, a goal to put them up early on. Instead, they missed out on that opportunity, just like I missed out on the opportunity of not turning the ball over to immediately start the game. Pass in, 26 passes back out to me. Look for a cross, and very similarly, miss out on an opportunity like they did, except mine went a little bit short, theirs went a little long. Now they're right back in with a beautiful pass in, but right at the goalie. Man, they put together some beautiful runs, just really not putting things together. Maybe if they did, they'd be a little bit higher up on the table, because they've definitely put some good things together. So our defense is going to have a tough task of continuing our success that we've seen in recent, while also making sure we clear this ball away. And it wasn't a great clearance, but it works. Laying it on for me. We have the space. Have the man beat guy coming in. We'll take a shot late and just couldn't quite get it by the defender. But we have another chance. Looking for a pass. We will find a guy who lays it in for, I think that was Success, maybe Beto. However, couldn't quite get the full power behind it. But a nice pass there and from Success. Oh, I should have laid that on for the man making the run. Anyone want to make another run? There we go. Into Beto. Beto is a Success. Success back to Beto. Just can't quite find that space in. A cross goal entirely. And for now a goal. However, I think he was offsides. So a great opportunity squandered. That's kind of been the title, really, of this match so far for both squads, is opportunities aplenty, but just not dealing with them correctly. Another deep cross here for Fiorentina. Trying to cut back in. They do have a man there with a nice pass back to the outside. Looking for that final cross in, which they will go late. And because of that, they'll kind of run out of space and opportunity. They do have about... Okay, how do they get some of these passes in, but then some of mine are just nowhere close? I guess as long as no one scores, it's fine. Let's spin around the defender here. Try to find some space in, and that shot blocked. Probably should have passed it. I feel like that's something I do a little bit too often, is force a shot in rather than just look for that final pass. So we get that one into Beto. Or that might have actually been success, because Beto now has it. Pass it back into me. Not going to. Let's try to shield. No, okay. We don't go with the goal, but we do on the other side. Success. Successfully puts us in front. Thank you. I'll go ahead and get that for my teammates, or maybe not. Whistle blown. Looked like there was an injury that was picked up. Maybe the guy just slide tackled, who they're getting the free kick. Thought it was a good slide tackle, but apparently they didn't like me coming in from the backside, and because of that, they had the free kick. However, they don't do much off of it, at least yet, and they won't do anything off of it. Going out wide here. See, anyone want to make a... That's not at all where I wanted that to go. I was trying to find a cross to the back post, but no one tried to really make a run. Tried to leave that on for my teammate to get, but somehow the defender goes through the both of us. Love to see it. Look for a through pass in there. Beto, instead of taking the shot, will pass again, and then we lose possession. That's my one problem with Beto. He just doesn't want to take the shot when he's wide open, but we at least will carry a 1-0 lead through half. Now Fiorentina trying to build something in here. We'll stick our foot in. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit better at this defensive thing. Try to get the pass out wide there. Beto back into Success. Success had a lane, but we'll pass to Beto. We'll go out wide. Back into Beto. Into Success. Success over to me. Do we have anything here? Well, how about a spin around the defender? And maybe kept that a little too close to the defender. Fiorentina going again from the outside. Going to have to cut back in, or eventually we'll find that cross. Good clearance there from our teammate. At least for a little while. Look at the pass in and then stolen. Yeah, two good plays from him. Fiorentina with a nice pass there. Has the defender beat, but we do get back in front and he will intercept. Great job recovering there, as we need to find a second goal here. Make things a little bit more comfortable. Try to see if we can find the pass in here. Thank you. Success. We'll go out wide. Pass back in. Apparently we're going to leave that for Success, who's going to have a through pass to the goalie. I don't know. Things are broken. Trying to find that final pass on through. We have ourselves get it up to 5, who lays it on. I cannot get assists in this game because the guys I pass it to will not shoot the ball. We just keep looking for an extra pass when we need to just be taking the shot. Potentially I just need to actually use the button to force them to take the shot. That might be something I need to do moving forward. Nice job there from 8. Go ahead and get the ball up to them. Fantastic. With a nice pass in. 27 gets trucked by our defender, but they get the yellow card. Okay, I'll take it. Trying to build from out wide again. Cutting in, defender there. Let's just let this ball fall here. Settle it down. And then get kind of taken out by the defender, who will take it out of bounds. So it ends up working out fine for me. But we have to hold this lead for about 4.5 more minutes here. Maybe look for a cross to this back side here. Look for the cross to the other side. Just open things up a little bit. Pass back on in. That works out well for us. Pass to the outside. That's where I was wanting to go. Ends up working out well for us. Get the nice pass in. Pass to the defender, who is coming in, applying some pressure. Look for a cross, and no one trying to make any run. We end up at least wasting most of the time. Plus, we do get the ball right on back. Would love a late goal here to just go ahead and put the stamper on things. We do not have the space. Try to spin around. Maybe one more shot and we'll be blocked, but that should be enough for the final whistle to sound. Another win late on in this episode, or late in this season. Another one this episode. We just need one more. And in the season finale, taking on Napoli, who are up in 4th. No way we're going to get up that far. We're still well far away, but we can play spoiler with one more win for us to round out the season, so let's try to do that. And it'll be another game under the lights to wrap things on up. Would like personally to have at least one goal in the final match of the season. If I could score multiple, maybe even a hat trick. I don't think I've done that this season. I would love that. So we're going for the goals for the enhanced objective. It just wants a brace, but I would love a hat trick to wrap up this season. Try to start off with some defense and apparently miss out on stealing that ball. Maybe move on up, apply a little bit more pressure. Defense not able to jump on it for us. And kind of open things up instead as Napoli headed right down the center, and they'll get a corner off of it. And with that corner, looks like they're going to end up going short, which indeed they do. Trying to make sure we have a man on everyone, and they have some space opening up, and goalie will collect. However, they're right back on in with it with another shot in, going to end up being saved by the goalie. Flicked on by a defenseman, back in towards the middle with another shot going wide. Now let's see if maybe we could find our goal here, and a pass from Beto right to the other team is definitely not going to help us out. However, good job there from the other man to actually get the ball back. Let's take this ball out wide here. I'm fine with an assist, perhaps, if anyone actually wants to end up making a run, which no one normally does like to do for me. Flick it down into Udogie. Udogie's okay, not too bad. He got a pass over, which eventually goes over to success, leads to a corner attempt. See if we could get on the end of one of these. It's been a little while. Try to get, yeah, no, didn't even let me jump for it, so I always love that. And we'll lose possession. Nice pass in from the side here. We just have to find our way around the man. Not seeing a whole lot, but we will send it out for a corner. Maybe this time we could actually get on the end of one of these. We get in front of the defender here, which we do, but not the other one. We'll drop for one of our players. So we'll go more towards the backside here. Pass in. Success! Successfully. How many times am I going to use that this series? But we're in. We're up 1-0. All right, trying to build on the other side. Would love to come in from a backside, but yeah, well, that's going to be well offside. I was going to say I was trying to come in for a back post header opportunity, but by the time that pass actually ended up going in, we were well offside. Now success. Back in with a... I don't even know what happened there. Tried for a shot, but it was very soft and didn't even make it to the goalie. It was a great cross, though, in from success. Appreciate that. Napoli trying to find that pass in just a few minutes in before half, and they do level it. Normally the keeper makes that save, but not that time. The pass out wide, maybe look for a back cross in, no success. Almost puts us back atop. Now look to see if we can find that through pass up to Beto, ends up back heeling it. Maybe we can find ourselves on the other end, or we'll lose possession as soon as I try to make a run. That's just been a common thread today. Every time we almost get a run or almost get that final pass in, we end up losing possession. It's been the same for both sides, though. Only one time either of these squads have actually been able to get in for a goal, and it's actually worked. Pass in there from Napoli will end up getting scuffled. Now a corner attempt, and they will actually kick it. In towards the middle. We'll get clear. Let's try to get out there. Napoli not going to at least get it off the first touch. They will get the pass back in. And they will from there look to go back in. A long shot. Saved. One more corner attempt then. Going towards the middle. Cleared. We'll get the header back in towards the baseline. Flicked in, and the keeper can collect. If we could get that no. Why is it every time I call for a through pass, which we are through, and are back atop the board. Barely squeaking that one past the goalie will put us back atop 2-1. One more look here. After we had passed it to him for a through ball, and then well, I called for the through ball, thought that it was supposed to be a through ball to me. A jumbled up mess is pretty much how we end up scoring. But at the end of the day, even if it's a mess, but you win, you still get the points. Now we just need to kill about 6-7 more minutes. Get this one out wide. Nice pass up to Udogi, who will end up getting tripped up. If he wants to find a pass into me, which he will, try to find maybe one more shot in, and it's a soft one. But it does go out for a corner. Maybe one more opportunity here for us to get on the end of a header. It will come in, flicked on, cleared by the man on the line. Then tipped right back up, another header opportunity, right back to the man on the line, and then final header by Beto, that's his name. Should be the nail in the coffin. Just kept peppering it with headers, rebounding everywhere, and eventually we end up on top. And I'll take that pass, thank you very much. Maybe just look for one more. That's not at all where that was supposed to go. It's supposed to go all the way up top. That's one thing that is just really annoying with FIFA, is that the passes, I would say about 50% of the time, do not go where you actually want them to. But end result is a win. Our 3 forward scoring guys all score in the final match of the season. I wanted 3. We only get the 1, but it was a fun and crazy one. So it'll do it for us. Season 2 is done. We pull ourselves out of relegation and actually finish about mid-table, so not too bad. And that will officially bring us to the end of the season. In Serie A, we finished 10th, and in the Coppa Italia, we finished in the round of 16. Wish we could have carried that one on a little bit more, but that was early on in our time here. But we do finish 10th, as previously mentioned, with 50 points. We also finished with a +4 goal differential, and then the top of the board looks like this. Juventus, who we did not beat, but we did beat Roma, we beat Milan, we beat Inter Milan, we beat Napoli. I don't know if we played against Latium? Honestly, not sure. I mean, at some point we obviously would have, but while we were here, I'm not sure if we did. But 4 of the top 5 teams we had beat late on in the season, so it really goes to show that we were on top of our game towards the end. We've won 1 league title in the MLS. Our current wage, $8,000 per week, with a current market value of $25 million. We have appeared in 54 matches with 37 wins, 8 draws, 9 losses, scoring 38 goals, 18 assists, and have picked up 4 yellow cards, no red cards though. However, apparently we are in a suspension. I don't know why, but apparently. Now in the last season, I was able to find some more stats here. So our average rating was 245.8. I'm not exactly sure what that means. We were man of the match 6 times, and we were a part of the team of the week 4 times. We had 20 appearances with 12 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses, scored 15 goals, only 2 assists, and picked up 1 yellow. And in our first season with the Sounders, we were in 34 games. We also missed a good chunk of time there with injuries. Had 25 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses, 23 goals, 16 assists, and 3 yellow. So overall, not too bad for a noob who's learning how to play this game. But we will kick off next episode starting in preseason. We'll finally have our first full season in Serie A, and hopefully with us actually being in the full season, it'll help us maybe get to the top of the table rather than finishing mid-table. So make sure you guys stick around, subscribe. You can do that by hitting my bear icon in the bottom right, or you can scroll down and tap the subscription button, which is going to be right next to that bell icon that you should also be making sure you hit, so you're notified when all these videos go live. This series, 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, Monday and Thursday on Madden 23, the Commander's Replacement Squad series, and then Wednesdays and Saturdays, also Madden 23, with the state-only challenge. So make sure you guys stick around. 6 videos every week, a lot coming at you. So until next time, where we start another new season, we'll see you then. Bye.